So you might have heard our discussion just before the break with analyst Rebone Tao on the developments at the ANC's 9th Provincial Elective Conference happening in the North West. Our reporter Tebogo Phakedi is there at the Rustenburg Civic Centre and joins us now. Tebogo, good evening to you and welcome. We understand that there was a press briefing scheduled. It's been postponed 3 times. What can you tell us about the reasons why?
Yes, good evening to you and the viewers. I can confirm that the media briefing, as you have stated there, has been postponed 3 times. And in fact, they were supposed now to start at 5 o'clock, but we are being told that it will start in 30 minutes or so. This really, the conference moving in at a snail's pace, if I can tell you that. Even the registrations, we are told that only the alliances are registered thus far, and the administrative staff, but the candidates have not been registered. You would know that here in the Northwest province, we are expecting over 800 candidates to participate in this conference. This is the 9th Northwest ANC conference. Really, one of the things really that we discussed earlier on with some of the candidates, one being Nono Maloi, confirming that he will be contesting, of course, Bushimape and Motlalepulo Khosho. But I can attest and tell you that there is a group really that is threatening to interdict the conference. Not entirely the conference, but they are reportedly requesting that the IPC and the IRC not partake as voting candidates. Really, nothing has happened thus far. Conference was supposed to start earlier on, but as far as we know, especially when media briefing has been postponed 3 times, like you mentioned today, registrations as they were anticipating, nothing has really happened. We will hear from the IPC what they say as they're about to brief the media. But we spoke to quite different people earlier on, candidates that will be contesting. But of course, we have not seen the box as yet as to who is nominated. And you would know with conferences, others really can be picked from the floor. But as you can see behind me, some of the IPC members, among others, really entering where the media briefing is expected to take place, and hoping that in a few minutes they will be starting with the media briefing, Iman.
Yeah, and presumably then we will get some answers. So what are you saying? There is the threat of an interdict on certain aspects of this conference. I know that there are accusations against the provincial leadership of the manipulation of the delegate list. I imagine that forms then the crux of that potential court interdict. But has the conference officially, I mean, it's past 5 o'clock on day 1, the Friday afternoon, has it started at all, or are we still stuck in the registration process?
We are still stuck at the registration process, which really has not even started, if one can say, not even more than 40%, as I was saying there, that only the alliances have been accredited, and the administrative staff is reportedly being accredited this minute, but the candidates have not been accredited. In fact, it was only media houses who were giving their registrations this morning. Quite, if one can say, we are expecting perhaps giving you this picture that even tomorrow morning, maybe some might still be registering. But talking about, those that will be going to court as they are planning to interdict the IPC and IRC from participating, you would know that here in Northwest, we had the ANC had disputes, and the IPC said that Lituli was handling these disputes, many of them appeals. They are saying that they have been handled, and some of the regions were told to rerun. But I can just tell you that when listening to some of the ANC members, some of the delegates, some saying even these reruns looks like the branches were just ambushed just so the conference can go on. But they are also saying that the IPC has been here for too long, more than 3 years now. They should not participate as voting candidates, Iman. But we will hear from the IPC what they say, what has been the delay in terms of registration, and are they expected, will they be starting the conference tomorrow as they stated yesterday?
Very interesting developments there. Thank you very much, Tebogo Phakedi. We'll be back with you and the team as soon as we get word of that news conference getting underway.